Hello, hello everyone. How are you doing today? Alright, you are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts. And I'm Tony. Hi, hello. Alright, we're still working on the Moon Fairy themed junk journal. And I did do some things off camera, so I'll show you that first before we get started on it. Alright, so if this is your first time tuning in, this is what I've gotten done so far. Okay. I decided to make a fairy door off camera. And this is what it looks like. See? I hope you guys can see that. I put a little writing spot there, and that's just a picture on there. So it's just a little pocket here. And then it just closes back up. And I got a little string here that wraps around the little door handle. And then I got a little flower on the end of the string. And I got flowers along the door. Alright, this one is very simple. I was just going to explain it to you guys. Okay. So I took just a scrap piece of paper. I folded it in half. I kind of drew the shape of my door. Okay. And then I cut it out. And then when you unfold it, you got a full door. So what I did was this was my template. I traced out 2 of these, okay, and I cut them out. So then one of them I cut in half, okay. So then you're left with 1 full piece and then 2 halves, okay. I took a black piece of paper, okay, and I folded over the edge before I glued this down, which acts as my hinges. Okay, so very simple. And then I will cut out a bunch of 1/2 inch brown pieces of paper. Okay, and I'll ink the edges up and then take a pen and just like draw squiggly lines in it. And then the 2 halves, I will just glue those all the way across, indicating a wood door, you know. So I hope I explained that well enough. If you guys don't understand, then I could try to do another one on camera, and then maybe I can use that as a giveaway, you know. Another thing I did off camera was I just, put a focal point on this front signature, which I just glued down a picture, and then I didn't glue it down all the way, so I just used it as a pocket and put one of my index cards in there. Okay. Glued down one of my flowers with some glitter tulle, and that's as far as I got with that one. I haven't decorated any of those pages yet. I did put some stuff on the front of this one. Here's a pocket, and I've got a little tiny index card in this pocket here. Glued a flower on the top of that pocket, or it's like an envelope I just glued down. And then I layered some butterflies up here, so no, they get kind of squished down, but there's 2 layers under there, so it can pop up. So I did that one, and then I stamped out that like moon goddess lady, and I colored her. But what I did is I stamped out extras and put them in the pockets here. So whoever receives this journal will have their own to color and use. So that's as far as I've gotten so far. So I'll take out this signature and we can start decorating the pages in it. I'll put this aside. just take those pages out, set that aside. Here's my first page, which there's going to be some of these I don't even want to decorate because they're so pretty. So pretty that I don't want to cover them up. Alright, so I'm kind of curious. I do want to put something on the inside here. Let's do. That might be. That's way too big. I have some scraps over here on the side that I'm trying to use up. But I don't think. Hold on. Let's use some of these. I got some scraps here I want to use up. I just want something small. And this would just be a like little secret writing space here. Oh, I folded that kind of wonky. So I will also decorate quite a few of these pages off camera too, just because it just takes forever when I try to do every single page on camera. And I have so many things I always want to be making, so I want to move quite fast. Alright, so this is just going to be a little writing spot there. I'm going to glue down. So I usually just try to go with the flow. My glue gun, not my glue gun. My glue bottle's all plugged up this morning. There we go. So how's everyone doing today? Huh? I think the closer it gets to the holidays, the more depressed I get. Which is weird because this is like my favorite time of the year. We get to celebrate Samhain. Then we have Thanksgiving, and then we have Yule, winter solstice. A lot of family gatherings this time of year. But my family gatherings have gotten much smaller over the years. Even my like family circle has changed. So things are different. Alright, so there's my little flip up. Kind of want to put something on top there. Maybe not. I can put another butterfly here. Let's add some green. Make that pop. That one's quite pretty too. But I think this one works better. There we go. I definitely have a buttload of flowers to be using. Or not flowers, butterflies. Oh, I'm still out of it, guys. The mood in the energy in the air is just got me all wonky. But, you know, the only thing that keeps me going is doing my art every day. I really, really love making things. There we go. Okay, now we can move on from that one. I just forgot to do that one. Okay, and with this one, I'm just... I almost want to just put a little pocket here, a little corner pocket. The kit came with a corner pocket, but I think that one might be too big because it covers up all that flowers. So we're gonna make my own. So I had some scraps left over from the paper I used for this flower, so we're gonna make a little corner pocket right here. I think November is gonna be the month where I just make nothing but embellishments with all my scraps. Here and there I've been making odds and ends that I could stick in my junk journals, but if I could use the majority of my scraps to make just a buttload of just random embellishments, then I can have a whole bunch on hand. So if you guys have any suggestions of different embellishments you would like to see, or I also will come up with my own. Like, I'll make a list of different embellishments I would like to have on hand, because perhaps the type of, crafting I do can't find the embellishments that I want in the stores, so I will come up and make up my own. Come up with my own and make them. So if there's something that you haven't seen anyone make before and would like me to, I can do it. But I think today I'll probably start a list. Okay, that did not. I think my stapler is about ready to break on me. Yep, that's not cooperating. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and force this freaking stapler in. Get my little pokey tool out here. There. Things are going all over the place. Okay, why are you not working? Things don't seem to be going quite right. Speaking of weird energy in the air, there has been a buttload of helicopters going by in my city lately. Like, a lot. It's got me really concerned. I know it's probably unhealthy at this point mentally to be watching the news, but when you do, or when you happen to come upon it by accident, there's a lot of negative things in the news right now. So when I see that and then hear the helicopters a lot, like, it's really, really unusual to hear helicopters a lot. But yeah, and I live here in Boise, Idaho. So on top of that, nothing is going quite right for me. Maybe I should just stop fighting the energy and just go with it. Okay, so I got that one staple in. Sorry that took longer than I would like it. Oh. Okay, so let's put some decoration on that. I guess I don't have a whole lot of things that I pulled out today. Oh yeah, I did pull these out though. Look at these beautiful flower stickers from Dollar Tree. Look how gorgeous those are. Now I just, I went to the dollar store last week with my daughter and I found these. And I know these probably been out for a little over a year now, but this was the first time my dollar store had them in, so I was like, okay. So, kind of like that. Okay, I want to put some tulle down on that one. And I got this glitter tulle. I think I got this one at Joann's, and the like wedding section where you like get stuff to make wedding pieces on your dinner tables and stuff. I can't remember how much it was though. I'm just cutting it down in squares here. Trying not to waste it, but okay. I just layered 3 little squares on top of each other, and then no, I don't know if I want it like that. There we go. Oh, I'm dropping stuff now. So I decided to fold those squares into like a rectangle shape. And then I'm just going to glue my sticker right on top. Hopefully you guys can see that. Ta-da! There's that one. Okay, now it needs a little tag. So we go with more flowers. Okay, I gotta cut this one out. I probably should have had these done ahead of time too. Wasn't thinking. I just wanted to hit record and start working on things. So who's preparing for winter? I hear there was a couple states that have already received snow in October, which is freaking crazy. And I was thinking, oh goodness, I don't usually, for the most part, don't really start getting ready to hunker down until November, because Idaho, well, Boise, Idaho, because we're down in a valley, so we can kind of stay. We have like a pocket of warm air down here in the valley, so we don't get a whole lot of snow, but I'm thinking the snow patterns are going to be quite off for everyone. So maybe I should start getting ready now. You know what I mean? So is anyone else realize that they have to start getting ready too? Or if you're watching this and your state is seeing snow flurries already, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching this from and how's the weather. I mean, so far here in Boise, Idaho, it's still been quite warm for this time of year. Daytime highs has been around 55 very consistently, and then like low 50s at night, which for Boise this time of year is a little warm. It's supposed to be a little cooler than that, and the leaves on the trees aren't turning color as fast as they usually do, you know? So that's quite odd. Because usually when we're about a week away from Halloween, all the trees have turned colors and most of them are bare by now, which that is not the case. I live in an apartment complex here that has a ton of trees, which I love trees. I love them. Leaves, I love the trees. I like to talk to the trees and say hello and thank you for all the beautiful shade and the nice clean air that you provide me. But yeah, they're just not turning colors. Alright, what I'm doing right now is I cut that tag out. Now I'm backing it on some cardstock, so I'm cutting it out again. And I apologize, I probably should have had that ready to go before I started filming, but you're just gonna watch all the boring details at this point. Because this is what type of channel I'm going for, is just keeping it real. Keeping it real. No fancy openings, no music in the backgrounds, no cutscenes unless I push pause on my videos, you know? Alright, got my tag out. Just gotta punch a hole. There we go. And now for string. I don't know what I want. I have some of this. Some fluffy tulle. This was sent to me by a pen pal too. I'm trying my hardest to use up my stash, okay? Because, one, I'm on an extremely tight budget for the next few months. Because I'm disabled and I don't work because I am disabled, so I receive an SSI check, and the way prices to everything are going these days, it's a little hard to get things now because things are so expensive, but I'm making do. I think that one might be too kind of covers up her face a little, doesn't it? angle. And then we can put it in kind of like that. There we go. Oh, how did you get in there? Okay, so now this side. This paper is light enough that I don't have to like put a writing space on here because it's like I think the very dark witchy one I made last month, I think it was, had very dark papers, so there was a few of them that I matted, but I don't think I have to do that to these. I am gonna put a pocket in this one though. This pocket came with these little flaps, which I understand why this one and this side should have a flap, but this top piece where you slide things in, unless you're meant to glue it down, which I'm gonna do because I'm afraid to cut it off now. And my glue gun. Oh my, not my glue gun. Jesus. My brain fog. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue that flap down. And I guess it makes that edge sturdier, I guess. There we go. And then these get glued to the page here. I'm sorry if I'm out of frame today. I'm like, if you struggle, I'll tell you right now, if you struggle with depression and anxiety and your emotional empath on top of all that, then you'll understand when the energies are off. You get brain fog. But I have a tendency to when I focus on my arts and crafts, it's like my brain starts meditating on its own. Especially when I'm crafting, I get really quiet. Like I can be in here for hours and I feel really good. You'll understand if you know, because you have it too, you'll understand. Alright, there's my pocket. Now, there's this really big tag. I kind of wanted to save that for a different page. So, what we're going to do is, these are some scraps that I cut off from the inside cover to the journal. So we're going to use these as like little writing spots that tuck right in there. But we're going to give it a fancy edge first. There we go. Fancy, fancy. And if you guys want to know where I got my scissors, I did make a video on these, so you'll have to find the video labeled Fancy Scissors. Alright, there's that pocket. Very plain, simple. There we go. There's my first page. Okay, let me check my time. I might be able to get one more in. Okay. Here's a white one. Which we're going to put some washi tapes down. Now these washi tapes right here came from the washi tape shop, I think is what it's called. And a friend here in Boise, I've made a few journals for her, and in exchange she bought me a bunch of art supplies, which was some of these beautiful washi tapes. Okay. I think she got me these last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. And I do a lot of different things with washi tape, but one of them is they're perfect to give your papers a really cool, beautiful look on the edge. Okay, cut that one a little short. See, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And it's got a little bit of like gold foiling on it. Oh, and the majority of their washi tape they're backed with paper. So if you don't want your washi tape to unravel, I keep the little sticker that comes with it and just put it back on. Okay, now this page came out of the Junk Journal Kit book. Oh, look at that. It's made in the US. From New York this year, huh? That's cool. That's cool. On my birthday. I just realized that. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna cover that one up, and then I'll have to put something over that. Okay, these washi tapes. Can you see how pretty that is? This one, a pen pal sent me a whole set of them. Okay. That was beautiful. And she sent it from Amazon. So if you guys want to know where I got those, my pen pal got them for me from Amazon. Because it came in an Amazon package. And it had one of those Amazon gift thingies that said, you know, this is a gift for you. And it has the Amazon logo on it. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now I just gotta cover that up. And I might just put one of my waterfalls on this page. Yeah, I could put it right there. Won't that be cute? And then the book label's too much. Okay. Yeah, let's put one of these down. Now I'm just gonna glue this whole back down here. Because this back piece is just the... There we go. And I think I'll call it good for this one. It didn't need much. And this is just one of those, use my scraps and I just do a tear waterfall. And it creates like writing spots that you can do. Okay. And then I kind of just want to leave that one plain. Or let's add, come on, let's add a butterfly there. Yeah, let's do it at the top. And then I'm just gonna call it good for today. Voila. There you go. I have to remind myself not every page has to be extremely fancy. Just a little bit of bling, a little bit of something. All right, that's all I got for you today. Bye.